Hello, everyone. My name is Carlos. I'm Debugging CEO here. Today, I'm so excited to show you how you can build end-to-end pipelines in Debugging, but not only that, how you can use our VS Code, our hosted VS Code, and our Jedi chat. So let's head to a project that I have here. You can go into the demo project that we created for you once you created your workspace. And now I'm just going to create a new pipeline. This pipeline is going to be called demo. Once I do that, I can just drag and drop one integration. I'm drag and dropping here this playground invoice data that you also have, or you should have in your project, in your demo project. The first thing I like doing is drag and dropping an SQL operator. And that way we can I'm just gonna hit Command E here. That way we can see if we have any data in that integration. So I'm just gonna run this query. And this is going to show me the table with my data, which doesn't have any problems. And now I'm going to drag and drop the AI code operator. This AI code operator is the one that holds the hosted VS Code with Jedi chat. So I'm going to hit Command E again so that I can configure it. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select my input table. I'm going to name this data. I'm going to name my output table output and output. I'm not going to connect any external repos. I could do that like GitHub, GitLab, whatever. And I'm just going to save and launch my VS Code. It is important to note that this process is going to take time. It's launching or it's creating your machines. This is not like a Google Colab that is going to crash with the amount of data that you have. Datagram is designed for big data. So that's why this is going to take some time. So we're going to wait here for a few. And once it's created, we'll continue the process. All right, so the machine was created. Now we have an IDE URL. I'm just gonna tap on that, and this is gonna open our hosted VS Code, and it's gonna land us in a README file. Please read this README file. It's very important. One of the things that we do is that we create for you a helper file with helper functions. It's called main.py. And as you can see, it is important to know that with Datagram, you have to load your data with Dask. You can process it with Pandas, and then you need to send the output table with this function so that you can use it in the pipelines. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to Jedi chat. It's already activated. And one of the great things about Jedi is that it understands your table schema, the one we connected to our code operator, and it understands your file context. So let's start by telling this, what's my table schema? So we're going to wait a few seconds, and hopefully we're going to get that answer. You can see it here. So I'm just going to expand this a little bit. Right. So now let's do the following. Taking in mind my table schema and my file, please tell me how to get my unique invoices from my table. Please maintain the use of Dask to load the data, Pandas to process, and Pandas to process it. All right, let's see what happens. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna hit enter here twice so that I can just easily insert my code. Okay, here's the answer. I'm just gonna tap on insert code and let's go one by one. So I'm just gonna comment this out because it's already there, or I'm just gonna delete it for now. Okay, so it's maintaining my my imports. It's now adding pandas, right? But not only that, it's maintaining my load data. Now here, I have to change this for data because I gave that alias here in my operator, as you can see here in my input table, right? Now it's using pandas data frame, so that's correct. And then it is doing the processing, and then it is printing the unique invoices and using my output table to send the data. Now, this is gonna give me an error that I know that I'm pretty sure I know what's going on, but I want to show you the process of debugging here as well. So here's the error, right? Now, the good news is that it is working up until here. What's not working is this part. And let's see why is that not working. So let's copy this and let's ask Jedi. I am getting the following error. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, the error message suggests that unique invoice variable is a numpy array instead of a pandas data frame. So that's the problem. We need a data frame to send the data and not just a numpy array. So what we need to do here is just accept the suggestion. Let's insert the code. And instead of using this, I'm just going to delete it. Now it is using unique invoices here, right? It's giving me the data frame. And now I'm using that as my output table. Let's clear this terminal and let's run it again. I think it should work now. Perfect. It works fine. Now, the next step that you need to do, and this is mandatory, you need to go and stage your changes in Git. You're using Datagrand's repo. We need to do a commit, initial commit. We need to commit that, and we need to sync the changes. Don't show this to me again. Should be done in a second. Perfect. No, now it's committed. And now once it's committed, now I can go into my operator again, and I can save and run it. Before running it, I want to show you that once I run it, this is going to run in my production environment. So Datagrand has the development environment and the production environment. So now let's run this, save and run. And this is going to start showing me all the logs that we provide so that you can debug in case you get an error. One of the things I like doing once this runs is drag and dropping again an SQL operator, attaching it to the AI code operator. That way, when it finishes, I can see if there's my table. And if I can confirm my table is there, then I can use any of the destination that Datagrand provides so that you can send the output to wherever you want. Hope you like this quick demo, and let us know if you have any suggestions or comments.